Hello friends, I'm Dr. Gaurav. In this video, I will discuss about temperature volume, pressure temperature, which is also known as phase diagram, and pressure volume temperature diagram. Contents are temperature volume diagram, pressure volume diagram, extending pressure volume diagram to include solid phase, pressure temperature diagram or phase diagram, pressure volume temperature surface. Temperature volume diagram. With the increase in pressure, the saturation line continues to shrink as shown in figure 1. This is the figure 1 in which we are having temperature on the y-axis and specific volume on the x-axis. Figure 1. Temperature volume diagram of constant pressure phase change process of a pure substance at various pressure numerical values are for water. So here volume is specific volume. You can see this line represents constant pressure line having a pressure of 0.01 megapascal. So any point on this line or any number of points on this line will have same pressure. As we are moving in the upward direction, the value of pressure is increasing. You can see for this line the pressure is 0.01 megapascal. For this line pressure is 0.1 megapascal. For this line the pressure is 1 megapascal and so on. You can see as pressure is increasing, this saturation line is shrinking as we are moving in the upward direction. So this line goes on shrinking as the value of pressure increases, and there is one situation at which this line will become a point, and this point is known as critical point. Above this point we are having supercritical region, and it becomes a point when pressure reaches 22.06 megapascal for the case of water. This point is called the critical point, and it is defined as the point at which the saturated liquid and saturated vapor states are identical. The temperature, pressure and specific volume of a substance at the critical point are called respectively the critical temperature, critical pressure and critical specific volume. The critical point properties of water are critical pressure equal to 22.06 megapascal, critical temperature equal to 373.95 degrees Celsius and critical specific volume equal to 0.003106 meter cube per kg. Above the critical state, there is no line that separates the compressed liquid region and the superheated vapor region, and specific volume of the substance continually increases. However, it is customary to refer to the substance as the superheated vapor at temperature above critical temperature and as compressed liquid at temperature below the critical temperature as shown in figure 2. You can see here figure 2 at supercritical pressure greater than critical pressure there is no distinct phase change boiling process. So there is no boiling process. Whenever there is a boiling process there will be a line, but above critical point there is no such line. So we are saying there is no distinct phase change process. The saturated liquid state in figure 1 can be connected by a line called the saturated liquid line. If we connect all these points, this point, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one up to critical point, then it will form a line, and this line is known as saturated liquid line. and saturated vapor states in the same figure can be connected by another line called the saturated vapor line. If you connect these points, this one, then this, then this, then this, up to critical point, then it will form a line, and this line is saturated vapor line. These two lines meet at the critical point, forming a dome as shown in figure 3. So when you form saturated liquid line and saturated vapor line, it will form a dome like this. This is the dome. All the compressed liquid states are located in the region to the left of the saturated liquid line, called the compressed liquid region. All the superheated vapor states are located to the right of the saturated vapor line, called the superheated vapor region. So left side of this dome we are having compressed liquid region or subcooled region. Right side of this dome we are having superheated vapor region. In these two regions the substance exists in single phase. In compressed liquid region substance is in liquid form, and in superheated vapor region substance is in superheated vapor form. In these two regions, the substance exists in single phase, a liquid or a vapor. All the states that involve both the phases in equilibrium are located under the dome, called the saturated liquid vapor mixture region or the wet region. So, under the dome, we are having saturated liquid vapor region. That means liquid as well as the vapor. There are two phases exist in this dome. Next is pressure volume diagram. Consider a piston device that contains liquid water at 1 megapascal and 150 degree Celsius as shown in figure 4. So we are having a cylinder and piston. Above the piston we have put some weights, and in the cylinder we are having liquid at pressure 1 megapascal and temperature 150 degree Celsius. As we reduce the pressure keeping the temperature constant, so when we remove the weight there will be reduction in the pressure, but to keep the temperature constant we are supplying the heat. Then at pressure 0.4762 megapascal, when we remove the weight then this pressure reduce, and there will be one state when we reach at a pressure of 0.4762 megapascal, but the temperature remains same 150 degree Celsius. Then corresponding to this pressure 0.4762 megapascal, the saturation temperature of the liquid is 150 degree Celsius. We are taking water as the liquid. Now the water will start to boil. Now when this condition reaches, that is 0.4762 megapascal and temperature 150 degree Celsius, now if you supply more heat then the water will start to boil. The general shape of the PV diagram of a pure substance is very much like the TV diagram, but the temperature constant line on this diagram have a downward trend as shown in figure 5. This is the figure 5 in which pressure is on the y-axis and specific volume is on the x-axis. If you compare this diagram with TV diagram, this one, you can see the dome shape. The dome is near about the same as that of TV diagram dome. This one. Now the nature of constant temperature line in case of PV diagram is this one. On this line the temperature is constant and equal to T1. So if you have any number of points on this T1 line, then the temperature of all the points will be same. We can see the nature of this constant temperature line is such that under the dome it is horizontal, and in the compressed liquid region it is curved, and in the superheated vapor region it is again curved. Now we are having another constant temperature line T2. Now this T2 is greater than T1. Extending pressure volume diagram to include solid phase. The basic principle discussed in conjunction with the liquid vapor phase change process apply equally to the solid liquid and solid vapor phase change processes. Most substance contract during the solidification, that is freezing process. Others like water expand as they freeze. The PV diagram for both group of substances are shown in figure 6 and 7. This is the figure 6 and this is figure 7. In both these figures we are having pressure on the y-axis and specific volume on the x-axis. This is the dome shape for PV diagram of substance that contracts on freezing. And figure 7, this is the dome shape for substance that expand on freezing, such as water. So only difference between figure 6 and 7 is that figure 6 is for a substance that contracts on freezing and figure 7 is for substance that expand on freezing, such as water. Here we are having liquid region, compressed liquid region, liquid vapor region, superheated vapor region. On the left side of this line we are having solid plus liquid region. On the left side of this line we are having solid phase, then solid plus vapor phase, and we are also having the triple line, and this point is critical point. Similarly for figure 7, you can see there is a difference between figure 6 and 7 is that this line is nearly the vertical, you can see, and this is not vertical because here the melting is somewhat different, because in figure 7 substance that expands on freezing. These two diagrams differ only in the solid liquid saturation region. The TV diagrams look very much like the PV diagrams, especially for substance that contract or on freezing. The fact that water expands upon freezing has vital consequences in nature. If the water contracted on freezing as most other substances do, the ice formed would be heavier than liquid water and it would settle to the bottom of the rivers, lakes and oceans instead of floating at the top. This sun rays would never reach these ice layers and the bottom of many rivers, lakes and oceans would be covered with ice, at times seriously disturbing marine life. We are all familiar with two phases being in equilibrium, but under some conditions all three phases of a pure substance coexist in equilibrium, as shown in figure 8. So in figure 8 we are having at triple point pressure and temperature substance exist in three phase in equilibrium. So we are having three phase in equilibrium: solid, liquid and vapor. On PV or TS diagram, this is the TS diagram, temperature and specific entropy, temperature on the y-axis and specific entropy on the x-axis. Here S represents solid, V represent vapor, L represent liquid, P represent pressure. So you can see in the diagram 6, 7 and 9 we are having triple line. So sometimes these questions may be asked in TS diagram whether we are having triple point or triple line. So the answer will be triple line in case of PV and TS diagram. The states on the triple line of a substance have the same pressure and temperature but different specific volume. The triple line appears as a point on the pressure temperature diagrams and therefore is often called the triple point. Pressure temperature diagram. The pressure temperature diagram as shown in figure 10, often called the phase diagram, since all the three phases are separated from each other by three lines. So pressure temperature diagram of pure substance in which pressure is on the y-axis, temperature is on the x-axis. We are having three lines. First line is sublimation line. Second line is vaporization line. Third line is melting line. Here we have shown two melting lines because this continuous melting line represents substance that contract on freezing, and this dotted line represents melting process for substance that expand on freezing, such as water. And there is point which is known as critical point, and there is another point. This point is known as triple point, where all these three lines meet. So when solid convert into liquid, there is melting process. When liquid convert into vapor, there is vaporization process. When solid converts into vapor, we are having sublimation process. The melting or fusion line separates the solid and liquid regions. Latent heat of fusion is the amount of heat required to melt unit mass of solid into liquid. It is not much affected by pressure. When ice convert into water at atmospheric pressure and 0 degrees Celsius, its value is 144 BTU per lb. BTU means British thermal unit, lb means pound, or 335 kilojoule per kg. So in melting, we are having solid liquid region. So solid converts into liquid through melting. Vaporization line separates the solid and liquid regions. Latent heat of vaporization is the amount of heat required to melt unit mass of liquid. It is highly pressure sensitive. When water convert into vapor at atmospheric pressure and 100 degrees Celsius, its value is 970.34 BTU per lb or 2257 kilojoule per kg. So vaporization is between liquid and vapor region. So conversion of liquid into vapor is vaporization process. Sublimation line separates the solid and vapor region. Latent heat of sublimation is the amount of heat required to sublimate direct solid to vapor without becoming liquid, unit mass of a solid. When ice convert into vapor at atmospheric pressure and temperature equal to 0 degrees Celsius, its value is 2838 kilojoule per kg. So sublimation separates solid and liquid, solid and vapor region. So when solid is converted directly into vapor, the process is sublimation process. These three lines meet at the triple point where all the three phases coexist in equilibrium. So these three lines meet at a point known as triple point. The vaporization line ends at the critical point. So you can see the vaporization line ends at the critical point. Because no distinctions can be made between the liquid and vapor phases above the critical point. The temperature at which a liquid becomes solid for a given pressure is known as freezing point. For water at atmospheric pressure, the freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius. Water converted into ice. Substance that expand and contract on freezing differ only in the melting line on pressure temperature diagram. You can see substance that differ only freezing, that is expand, this is the melting process, that contract on freezing, that is the melting process. The triple line appears as a point on the pressure temperature diagrams and therefore is often called the triple point. For water at triple point, value of temperature and pressure is 0.01 degrees Celsius and 0.6117 kilopascal. No substance can exist in the liquid phase in stable equilibrium at pressure below the triple point pressure. The substances at high pressure can exist in the liquid phase at temperatures below the triple point temperature. For example, water exists in liquid form in equilibrium at atmospheric pressure and at temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, but it can exist as a liquid at 20 degrees Celsius at 200 megapascal pressure. Ice exists at 7 different solid phases at pressure above 100 megapascal. 4 substances that have a triple point pressure above atmospheric pressure, such as solid carbon dioxide, which is also known as dry ice, having triple point at minus 56.4 degrees Celsius and 5.13 atmospheric pressure. Sublimation is the only way to change from solid to vapor phase at atmospheric conditions. Figure 7. At triple point pressure and temperature, a substance exists in three phase equilibrium: solid, liquid and vapor. Figure 12. At low pressure, below the triple point value, solid evaporates without melting first. Sublimation. Solid directly converted into vapor without becoming liquid. Next is pressure, volume, temperature, surface. We can represent the pressure, volume, temperature, behavior of a substance as a surface in space as shown in figure 13 and 14. Figure 13 shows a surface for substance that decreases in volume upon freezing, a condition that is more common. Figure 14 shows a substance such as water that increases in volume during freezing. So the solid surface had a higher specific volume than the liquid surface. Figure 13, pressure, volume, temperature, surface of a substance that contracts on freezing. Figure 14, pressure, volume, temperature, surface of substance that expand on freezing, like water. So this is the only difference between figure 13 and 14. You can see this is the pressure, this is the specific volume, this is the temperature. Solid, solid liquid region, liquid, then liquid vapor, vapor, solid vapor, gas, critical point. So here we have combined pressure, volume, temperature diagrams. As we know that for defining a state, at least two properties are needed. Therefore, on pressure, volume, temperature, surface also, by knowing any two, the third can be seen and continuous variation of these properties is available. Here, temperature and volume may be viewed as the independent variable, the base, and pressure as the dependent variable, the height. As you know, look at the two three-dimensional surfaces, observe that the pressure temperature phase diagram can be seen when looking at the surface parallel with the volume axis. So this is the volume axis. So if we look through this pressure, volume, temperature surface in the volume direction, this direction, parallel to volume direction, then it will be represent a pressure temperature. If the surface is viewed from the top down parallel with the pressure axis, we see the temperature volume diagram. So if you see from the top towards down parallel to pressure axis, you will see volume temperature diagram. A pressure volume diagram is just a projection of the pressure, volume, temperature surface on the PV plane. Since the three-dimensional surface is fairly complicated, we will indicate processes and states in pressure volume, temperature volume or pressure temperature diagram to get a visual impression of how the state changes during a process. These are the references used. Thanks. Any questions you can write to me gaurav.citm@gmail.com.